Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Jamaicarootstv. Hope you're all doing well today. Thank you for liking the video and thank you for subscribing as well. Please remember to hit the subscribe button in order to support us to keep the channel going. So my intention was to do a video giving information as to how you're able to get a food for the poor home. But when I went on their website, it seems as if food for the poor is overwhelmed because there's so many messages. A lot of people are upset that they have sent in all the documentation, fill out the application, and it's 4 or 5 years. Some people 6 years, 3 years, they're complaining they have not heard back from food for the poor. So instead of making this video about how you're able to get a food for the poor home, I've decided to turn it around and do a video as to how you're able to sponsor a food for the poor home. So as you know, Food for the Poor is a charity organization and they are based in the US, Florida, right? So Food for the Poor raises funds and provides direct relief and assistance to the poor, usually by purchasing specifically requested materials and distributing them through the churches and charity organizations already operating in areas of need. Give your money to Food for the Poor, how much money goes to Food for the Poor, and it shows 94%. So that's a high amount, right? Administrative cost is just 1.3%. and fundraising is 4.5, right? So majority of what you give would go to the program. Just a small percentage is taken out for administration and all that. So how can you sponsor a home in Jamaica? When I check the information, it says roughly $3,800 US for a Food for the Poor home, and that includes the water tank, the septic tank, and the solar panel. So that figure was from 2019 forward to 2022. Maybe that has gone up. So let's say it probably went up maybe between 500 to 1,000 US, may have gone up with inflation. So you can call Food for the Poor, go on their website or contact them. I'm going to put the information in the description box, number, email, and all of that. And you can also go on their website. They take so many different forms of payment. So they take Visa, MasterCard, Discover Card, PayPal, American Express. So there's so many methods, right? So there's so many avenues you're able to pay through. So if you're able to sponsor a home, or even say you'll maybe sponsor 50% or whatever you can give, right? But I saw Johan Blake sponsoring a home, $3,800 US approximately for the home, right? So if you're out there and you're able to do this, then contact them. Maybe you're able to help someone. I went on the website and I just read about 10 of the text messages that they sent to Food for the Poor. And there's so many messages on there. When I, try to bring up the information, some are angry, some are sad that they've not heard anything back from Food for the Poor. They're in a dire state and their homes are not functional, right? It's hardly there. Right? They just basically put a piece of zinc, a piece of board here and there, and whatever they can find just to cover their heads, right? So if we're able to get someone to sponsor wherever you are right now, if you're able to do this, if you're in a position to do this, contact Food for the Poor. My next video will be how to obtain the home from Food for the Poor. But I thought I would prioritize this by asking for donations for Food for the Poor because they really need it. You can see that they're overwhelmed. Maybe that's why they're not, people who are trying to apply for these homes, they're not getting back a response because they're overwhelmed with the need, right? There's a great need out there for homes. And we've been independent since 1962. And we're still having this problem, right? Homelessness. A lot of people do not live in proper homes, and you'll be shocked to see what people are actually living in 2022. So we know that the government is trying to do what they can with the Hope Homes, but as you know, they did a survey, or they did some type of study, and they say, the results of the study was that 70,000 people are in dire need of homes, right? Could be higher, I think. So the need is great. We need help with donations for food for the poor. My next video, I will do how to apply, because right now I think we should try to push the sponsorship, because I saw Johan Blake, it came out in the papers maybe a few months back that he sponsored a home for it was an older lady. He sponsored that home. We appreciate that, Johan, but we're wondering if anyone else could step up to the plate and sponsor some more homes to get people in homes. So many people. Whole list of text messages going to Food for the Poor, people literally begging for a home. So if you're out there and you're able to assist, please do so. We're going to look now at Mr. Williams' home. It's almost finished. They're doing some finishing touches on the home. They're flashing the walls and all of that, smoothing things down and all of that. And then I guess they'll be putting in the windows and doors. And of course, electricity will be coming. Like the electricians will have to come and do their part as well, right? So we're glad to see that's going well, right? And they will end up with a beautiful home. So we're going to follow Mr. Williams and Alex until the end, until they're cutting that ribbon over the home to the Williams. So remember, if there's anyone out there that is able to assist Alex as well, I think they're also in need of funds. I'm going to put Alex's number in the description box as well. And of course, Alex IG is doing good in the community, and all his information is there as well, how to contact him. So we're going to make one last appeal. If you are out there and you're able to assist with Food for the Poor donations, what cash kind, we're asking companies out there, if you're able to donate any materials as well, please feel free to do that. I know some companies did step up and they're helping with the Hope Homes as well. So we need more companies on board, more companies to step up and help the poor get into, sound homes, functional homes. High cost of building materials, if they could do something for the people who are not able to afford it, again, the people who are either no income or low income, to remove the tax from the building materials. I know it's going to be hard to monitor, but if they have something like you show your identification and show your tax forms from the year before, you're going to put some restrictions on this. Thank you for joining me on this video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please help us to get to 1,000 subscribers. Please remember to hit that notification bell so that you're notified when we've uploaded a new video. Remember to take care of yourself and others. Bye for now. See you on the next video.